Hi everyone, hope you are doing well from wherever you're watching this channel, depending on your time zone. Now, the people of Rongai constituency, which is in Nakuru County, they are making a decision today on ballot by voting in a member of parliament who is going to lead them for the next 5 years. In that election, William Samoei Ruto has interest through his UDA party. The current member of parliament is Raymond Moi, a son to the late president Daniel Toroitich Arap Moi, ama ndugu ya Gideon Moi, tuseme hivyo. And Raymond Moi is defending the seat for the third time. He was voted in for the first time in 2013, 2017 was second time, and now he is trying the third time on KANU party, chama ya baba na mama. And in as much people have walked out early in the morning to go and cast their ballot, it's like UDA party is determined to use every means possible to make sure that they are getting that seat. So this morning, today in the morning, Raymond Moi came out to complain about UDA but dispatching more than 54 members of parliament as agents who are accessing polling stations everywhere within Rongai constituency. I want you to listen to him shortly, and then again we will continue with the conversation.
Not personally, not me, but I feel the people are being intimidated. You know, when they hear a governor is here, a senator is here, and they're campaigning for the other party, they feel intimidated. Why should they bring all these people? There were about 54 of them, you know, in Rongai, against one person, one individual, one person, 54 elected members of whether it's Senate or National Assembly, you know. So it is that aspect of intimidation that I am concerned about. Yeah.
Have you formally made your concerns to IBC?
We did. We wrote a letter to IBC and we were called to Kambiamoto. And I think it was made clear to us that they will not be agents. But now they are running around and they have got IBC badges. So you begin to wonder, how did they get these badges? They can access polling stations and yet they are not agents. And we are not. We were told that there would be only 2 policemen in a polling station. You're supposed to, every candidate should have 2 agents, you know. But now they have all these extra people running around with IBC badges and they can access. I think Wangari Maathai was at Sasimua. How did she get?
Now, when Raymond speaks, someone will think that Moi is just making political statements because maybe he's sensing defeat. No, it's not so. The truth of the matter is that UDA has dispatched members of parliament and even MCS everywhere, almost to every polling station, to make sure that they are getting it right. And the Nakuru Town East Member of Parliament, David Gikaria, just faced it rough by the people of Rongai constituency when they demanded him to get out of the polling station because he has no business to do in that place. Watch this video shortly and we're going to continue how the electorate dealt out with this member of parliament.
Wakiwa na mili ndio maana hapa. Tumekataa. We have said no. Wamekuja wamekuja hawataifa.
Now, we have people who are asking, how can these members of parliament, the 54, influence voting in Rongai constituency? The truth of the matter is that these members of parliament, they have the capacity and the ability to influence the direction in which voters are going to vote, the direction in which this vote is going to be counted, and the direction in which the transmission of results even will go. It has once happened. For those who remember, at one time, Alice Wahome, the Kandara member of parliament, at one point she went to an extent overboard to rough up and threaten IEBC returning officer. If you don't believe, watch this video shortly, just to tell you what happened somewhere else can happen today in Rongai constituency, as long as you have these 54 members of parliament in those polling stations.
Some explanation on below where I had written that they have refused to sign.
We had not verified, period. I was authorizing verification. Wewe una ujinga zaidi sana.
Therefore, I think as a returning officer, I have a decision to make. The MP is abusing me. I think unaweza kusikia akiongea kwa sasa. Just let it to me.
We are signing, file the report. The report you want to file, Barossa, are the ones that you can file. You file the report you want. Let us go. We are doing your work.
Mutiko, I'm handing over this to you.
Mutiko, get a returning officer. Let's go in here.
There is nothing I'm going to do. Sasa nisikipo tafadhali. Nisikipo nini? Officer. Nisikipo nini? Nisikipo nini? Nisikipo nini? Nisikipo na mtu. Nisikipo. Ngoja Barossa. Zamalonza. Nimefanya kazi ya mgoro na sirudi ingine. I am finished.
You see you are not working. You people are not working.
There is nothing I'm going to change. I'm not going to change anything. I have done my work. Na nimemaliza.
You are not on hire, Barossa.
It's okay, just stop pulling him. Stop pulling him. Stop
No, give Hey, if he lives here, we are going to be responsible.
Stop. Please stop pushing her.
Somebody is attacking.
Kindly stop pushing her.
Sasa.
No. He is not working. Are you people, all of you working?
No.
Are you people all working together?
Why are you pushing him? Yeah. Why are you pushing him?
I am not doing anything. I've done my work.
Yes.
As a returning officer for Kandara constituency, I have finished that work. It has taken me so much time to finish. There is nothing else I am going to do, dead or alive. I have finished my work.
Can you people, all of you, don't think you understand the law?
Now we are continuing with our panel discussion, but just a quick request. You might be watching this channel, but you're not yet subscribed. So my humble request, please consider subscribing so that another time, once we release a video like this one, you will always get notified. Again, to all our channel subscribers and anyone who comment, I must say thank you so much for your unconditional support. Again, I'm requesting you to give this video a thumbs up so that YouTube can recommend our videos to more viewers. Back to our discussion. Now, what people are asking about the incident in Rongai constituency today is that how come you deploy about 54 members of parliament just to go in one constituency to deal with one man, Raymond Moi? Because that's the target. He is the incumbent, and of course he can get re-elected. The truth of the matter is that Ruto is looking for numbers in the National Assembly. Remember, Azimio defeated him. Azimio has more numbers in the National Assembly but Ruto got more numbers in the Senate. That's why he has been even trying to bribe some members of parliament to decamp from Azimio and join Kenya Kwanza. Besides that, he managed to pocket all the independent members of parliament, those who are elected on independent ticket. He has them on his side because he's looking for numbers in the National Assembly so that he can influence the business in the National Assembly. So, Rongai constituency is providing another opportunity because it's in Rift Valley. Ruto is about 50% sure of getting it. So it is providing an opportunity for him to have more numbers in his side. That's why he's sending more members of parliament to get there so that they can use every means possible to bring the seat home. And the home here is UDA party. That is the first thing. Number two, if Ruto is sure that his candidate has done his homework well, the campaign has gone on properly, and he has a chance to win this election, then why fear to deploy such huge number of members of parliament in such small constituency? Why? The reason could be that his candidate has not done a good job. Maybe he did not campaign very well on the ground. And because of that, you send members of parliament there so that they can compromise the returning officers. And if you refuse to be compromised, you are being forced to do certain things that are against the election law. So you'll be violating election laws. That is exactly why he's sending these people there, to force things to happen the way UDA party would wish to have. You have seen what Alice Wahome did some time back in Mount Kenya region. There was a time she slapped an returning officer. Now she was forcefully pushing him to make a wrong decision. And you can see, these things do happen. So you can't run away from the truth. These people are in Rongai to do such things there, so that their candidate will win, even by force, just to make sure that the seat is going to UDA party. Now, beside this, a little bit of politics. William Ruto is the president-elect. Assume he take over the government, or if they call on for a rerun, then he take over the opposition if Raila will win for that matter. The truth of the matter is that in Rift Valley, now another family is rising. It was Moi family. Now we are having Ruto family. In case Ruto will exit politics, he would want his son to take over. Same thing to Moi. Now the son took over. Now we have Gideon Moi and Raymond Moi. In case they will exit politics, they will also be preparing their sons to take over. So for Ruto to get it right, so that the power will go to his house, he has to make sure that the Moi family is not making it back to active politics. And that explains how he worked so much hard to send Moi home, and now he's working very hard to send Raymond Moi home. Mwingine ni Gideon Moi. So he will use every means possible to silence Moi family politically in Rift Valley. And once you are inactive in Rift Valley, you can't be active anywhere else. And in that way, then Ruto family will be coming to take over control of Rift Valley politics. Study the mission there. And I have absolute influence and control of Rift Valley politics. As simple as that. I don't know what to think about this, but that's my view. So let us meet in the comment section so that we can have a continuation of this conversation. See you in our next video.